is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
Started. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. We're the best podcast nominated for awards in Austin. My name's Xander Nolan. To my right, I have an M&M eating, shirt wearing, bearded fella named Jakeb.
People always talk about how I wear shirts.
It's your number one feature.
Defining.
And then to my left, I have a Gatorade chugging, hat
Not
wearing,
today.
Beautiful voice in,
Yeah.
baby boy.
This heterosexual water is going to make my voice sound way better than that orange Gatorade.
I love
I sounded
heterosexual.
groggy on the last episode.
You were.
Liquid death. It's proven that the words of sound can go into water, so it adds the energy of death to that water.
Yeah.
You're
So
drinking demons.
I heard they just have like a pool, like a big pit, right next to the mosh area of rock concerts, and then they just get the water out of that after the concert.
yeah.
And that's
the
what
mosh
drinking.
sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colt Joyce. Did we say his name?
No, yeah, Colt
Oh, you
Joyce.
didn't say
No,
that?
I didn't get to
I
it.
didn't
We
even
were
notice.
talking about the water.
Oh, sorry.
Important water.
So you're wearing a hat and a hoodie.
Yeah, man, it's kind of cold out. Also, I have been for a long time.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm wearing my glasses.
You're just doing podcasts with two gray blobs for the last 6 months.
I have no idea who you guys are.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
Wow.
Xander.
Dude, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, pal.
Yeah, you guys are in a troop together. You ate his
Yeah.
ass last night.
Yeah, you ate my ass.
You're a
last night.
familiar looking
Yeah.
blob.
Yeah,
That-
here, you want me to show you my ass?
You might recognize that. Get up really close. Hold on. You gotta get
Closer.
you gotta get closer.
Closer.
Xander's pushing everything.
Closer.
I'm trying to.
Oh, that ass.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to make it sound like I'm moving. That way the audience has something to listen to.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank
I
you
think
for
about stuff.
It's
sound
immersive entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob ate my ass last night.
True.
Okay,
I saw a photo.
We need to be clear about what happened. Have you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we could.
So you've heard of the human centipede.
Yeah.
Well, let me introduce you to the human xantipede,
Mm.
in which three boys, somewhat kind of named Alexander, formed the human xantipede on a stage.
What was the audience reaction? Just immediate. What was the snap audience reaction?
So the way we did it is we had Nathan. Shout out Nathan.
Nathan Soul.
Yeah.
Shout out Nathan.
He came out and he was like, I have been teaching at Cold Town for years with the goal of making the perfect improviser.
Oh,
So now
that's a good
I've
setup.
finally done it. I've combined the troupe Alex Xander into the one ultimate improviser. I present to you the Xantipede. And then we crawled out and then he had us do a bunch of improv. He was like, you don't think they can do warm-ups? Well, I'll show you. And then
Okay.
a lot of different exercises that were very physical, like sit, stand, lay, and
I'm glad you had somebody up there to kind of give you some kind of direction. You weren't just
Yes.
flailing around with your mouth on other people's asses for
Yeah.
a couple of minutes.
It
That
was-
would have been.
it was great because me and Nick
Harder
were in the
to do.
back, so we were just like wah, 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 the whole time.
I didn't, and I didn't talk as much as I wanted to, but I as the front.
Yeah, you're too busy eating in the front, right? That's what the point of the front is of the Xantipede, right? You got to eat for 3.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have to eat for 3. Oh,
You got to take care of those other guys.
Yeah.
What a crazy concept for a movie.
Yeah, I don't know how that got made. I'm not really sure, honestly.
Did you guys see it?
No.
Me neither.
There's a sequel apparently.
Yeah, isn't it like
great.
12 people in one of the sequels?
Yeah, one of
I
them's
don't
like
know, man.
really like a really long human centipede.
That came out in middle school. There were people talking about it, but it was kind of one of those things with I don't know, everyone was like, oh yeah, I've definitely seen that. No one had seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool were y'all in middle school?
Oh, I was pretty fucking dope, actually.
Yeah.
Definitely cooler than I am now.
I wasn't. I was homeschooled.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess I was.
You weren't even the coolest person in your homeschool
No,
class.
I wasn't. I wasn't in that period of my life. I was
You were the kicking boy of your homeschool
I
class.
was getting bullied. Well, my mom wanted to give me the full high school experience,
Right.
so she bullied me.
She dressed up like a jock.
Yeah, she would bully me,
Fought
throw
you.
me into the locker.
Swirlies.
Was she
Yeah,
the one who
Swirlies.
rejected you for prom?
No, she actually hired.
It's a long time ago that story was told.
Yeah, she hired a sex worker.
Oh,
And then I asked that sex worker to
Right.
middle school prom, and then the sex worker denied me.
Is this a Game of Thrones subplot from the first season?
No. I don't think they have prom in
Oh, it's the Tyrion thing.
Game of Thrones. Oh, Tyrion, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, watch you. Hey,
Hey, that's the only reference I have for Game of Thrones.
hey.
Is the
Her
first
name's
season.
Shay. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Or Shy.
Does she come back up in the show?
Oh, she comes back up.
Ooh, okay.
I don't remember the who.
Oh,
Time to strap back in for 8 more seasons.
She's she's up to the best season 4. After that, she's on
Okay.
it. So I would recommend watching
Okay.
that season's really good. That's when Oberyn comes in.
I gave up. I probably won't go back to Game of
That's
Thrones, honestly. I think we should have a moment of silence early in the show, guys.
Okay.
Are
Are we saying why?
I'll let you know.
So when does the moment of silence start?
My issue is I don't want to have a moment of silence and then you do a oopsie. It was like that was for Osama bin Laden.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that at all. I wouldn't do that. Guys, let's have a moment of silence for the death of miniclip.com.
Oh.
Did Miniclip die?
Shh.
Shut the fuck
R.I.P. Miniclip.
Shh. Oh, man.
Moment of silence is over.
Next we're
What
gonna
happened to Miniclip?
It shut down today.
yeah, servers.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear anything about this.
All the stuff, all the like web game stuff is going away. Cool Math is all we have left.
No.
Newgrounds is still around.
Newgrounds is still around. But I don't know if a lot of the stuff works anymore because of Adobe Flash is gone.
I know Newgrounds has done some pretty good work to make sure
Did they
that like,
update it?
the things are like updated.
Oh, that's great.
Like,
Okay.
they still
I
have a
didn't know
ton of
that.
games on there.
That's cool.
It looks like Miniclip you can still play 8-ball pool, and that looks like almost it.
Oh, that's almost sadder than being completely gone.
What, you guys don't like the pool game?
Well, you can
Well,
play
yeah.
8-ball pool on your phone. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like you can
Yeah.
play it within a text message.
Yeah.
I don't have an iPhone.
This fucker.
Brokey.
Sure, the Samsung I have was given to me for free.
No, I'm
Just
sorry.
make
I'm
fun
just,
of Jake.
It was
I'm just quoting. What's his name? Terrible guy.
Steve Jobs.
No. Well, him too. No, that's what.
Tate.
Yeah, that's what Tate would call poor people. Brokies.
He sounds unbearable.
Yeah, he's the worst.
He sounds like a really bad person.
Have you noticed that every terrible person in the world goes on Piers Morgan's show?
No.
I don't watch Pierce because I also think he's the worst person
I only
in the
see
world.
clips. I only see clips, but Piers Morgan really has death's row of guests.
Well, I think it's like he knows that no one likes him, and he is always going to appear like the worst. Because like
Sure.
I'll occasionally, like the one few clips I have seen of him with like alt-right figures or some bullshit is like him trying to dunk on them and not necessarily agreeing all the time.
Yeah,
So it's like it's trying to make him look good, but everyone's like, Pierce, you suck.
he's just good by proxy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a bad person.
He had Kanye on last week.
How did that go?
Poorly.
Kanye, tell us about it. Speaking of English people, UK is on fire. I wonder what the CIA is up to.
Liz Truss.
Liz Truss.
We need Boris. Put Boris back.
Well,
Liz Truss, more like less trust.
whoa.
More like let Truss. Let us. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
What?
Let us
Oh,
be
the-
free
the
of her.
The lettuce.
The
I was trying to
lettuce.
do a lettuce pun. It
Yeah.
didn't work.
So the funny thing is, I this is news for y'all.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were a loyalist.
Well, I'm a loyalist. They understood that I'm a loyalist.
Yeah.
Let's just say Liz
Right.
pre-death understood the
Well, Liz isn't dead. Did you kill? Wait, is there
no,
news? Is
no,
there
Queen
break-
Elizabeth.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
So
no, I
Queen
get it.
Liz,
Yeah,
not
Liz Truss.
not Liz Truss. Liz
I
Truss.
can't do the British accent, man. I'm gonna stop.
I can
trying.
do it. I can do a
Okay.
very couple.
My Irish roots won't let me. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Yeah. So Queen Liz understood that
Yeah.
I was a loyalist. I've been doing a lot of work over here, countering a lot of the CIA's efforts. And
Whoa.
yeah, it's pretty, like, I can say this now because they're tapping me to be the new prime minister.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm being tapped to do it. I'm pretty excited for it, but that does mean I'm not going to be here for, future episodes. I'm moving over to England.
Yeah,
Okay.
but for what? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
To be
Well, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to see it out. At least do more than Liz did.
We're just gonna put a head of lettuce where you sit and see what lasts longer. You know?
Okay, that works. That works for me. Like, hey, I'm not trying to take over the English government, or
Right.
anything, and turn it back into a full monarchy.
You just want to try austerity for a third time,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
I just want to cut the taxes for the rich people.
Yeah.
again.
That's all.
Let's give it a run. Let's see if it works.
I think it'll work this time.
we just haven't been cutting it enough.
No.
Yes, I think we need to actually be giving rich people more money.
Oh, so not even tax cuts, just handouts to the rich people.
Yes.
Wow. This is new stuff, honestly.
Yeah. No one's tried it.
I'm doing a wallet scrapers. I'm starting a wallet scrapers
What is that?
force. So what a wallet scraper does is they go around to poor people and they scrape the innards of a poor person's wallet.
Oh, for the money dust?
For any money or money dust that's
I
accumulated in there. So we can really just get the last bits of money from anyone
I see.
that isn't part of the in group.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
As the new prime minister of...
I'm
Is
not
that the
sworn in
position?
yet. I'm not sworn in. Yes, it is position.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
sworn in yet. But
Prime Minister elect.
I'm prime minister to
Yeah.
be, like a fiance for prime minister.
So I'm assuming you're running in the Tory party.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm letting them run for me. Yeah,
Right.
I'm letting them do the work.
Gotcha. Even though Labor has like 60% of the vote currently. That's interesting.
And let's
Yeah.
be clear, you are not a British citizen.
I am a British citizen as a loyalist. I believe we are
Oh.
all British citizens because this is
Because we never stopped being
yes,
British
we never
citizens.
stopped
Right.
being.
Right.
I see.
Commonwealth.
I get it. Okay, that's a good loophole. So what's your plan for like the heat? Because everybody's like their ACs don't
Yeah.
work, their houses are basically ovens. Like, how are you gonna solve that? I know winter's coming and you don't have any oil because blew up a pipeline somewhere.
I'll field this one.
Yeah.
They're poor.
What?
Only the poor people are being affected by that.
That is
a good point.
That's kind of what I was.
Yeah.
That and I figure we'll do like some ice cube drives. Just give.
What does that entail?
So we, the other rich folk will put some ice trays in our freezers.
Right.
And then we have our service people take the ice trays out of the freezers and then hand them to their friends.
Wow. That's really generous, honestly. I
Yeah.
think this is probably gonna be. I think we might have to find a permanent replacement for you because it seems like you're gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, I have a lot of plans.
Yeah.
I have a lot of plans. I'm going to turn that MI6 office that's near the River Thames into a
Right.
discotheque.
What is a discotheque?
It's a club.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about, are we going to keep 7 though? You're going to keep MI7? Or are you going to
Yeah, I'm going
dissolve
to keep
that
that
as well?
I mean, I'm
Okay,
going to
yeah.
keep MI6. They're just going to have to work around the parties.
I think they do that already.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Which one's James Bond?
MI6.
Is that one real?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of real. I don't know.
Yeah, James Bond is basically like the British version of Ethan Hunt, I think.
I think
Well,
it's the other way around.
Yeah, I would say Ethan Hunt is the American
Yeah,
version of.
That's probably a better.
And once
description.
again, as a loyalist, Ethan Hunt is just a redundant 007
Oh.
because they're both.
Wow.
The Secret Intelligence Service, or known as Military Intelligence Section 6.
But there is a 7, I believe,
Wow.
according to
Oh, there's probably like a secret MI
books or something.
Oh, I might find out soon.
Whoa.
Well, if I find out anything cool,
Uh-huh.
I'll spill the English tea. If you know what I'm talking
Okay,
about. Yeah, I'll
okay.
bring it. I'll bring
You're
on
gonna dump it in the
yeah,
harbor?
I'm gonna dump.
All right.
I'll let y'all know some of the secrets that we find.
What if there's double-digit MIs that we don't know about?
What
What if it gets up to like MI13?
Whoa, that's pretty close to MS-13. MS-13 is just an offshoot. Was created by MI-13 to destabilize
Right.
the United States.
That's definitely true. Xander, I think there's one thing that you're gonna have to take care of over there too.
Yeah.
Is and I'm not sure. We probably should have told you this earlier because it is kind of pressing for like the global well-being. But
if you say global warming,
no,
okay,
No,
it's like
duh.
the fuck am I gonna do?
That's not real.
Yes, thank you.
Can't believe you said that.
Well, you guys don't believe in climate change? Uh-oh.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Well,
I'm afraid to express my opinion on
You
this
know what the
podcast.
real problem coming to face us all is?
What?
And somebody, I think it was me from the future, said this to me while you were gone last week, but there's a brain drain bomb.
oh
gonna
yes,
go
the
off
brain
someday.
drain bomb.
Yeah,
I keep saying brain drain bomb.
Pretty much every time. Yeah, pretty much every time.
Sounds like it's already hit localized.
I'm the first.
It was
I'm
a
the first.
tactical brain drain bomb.
No, I'm the only one who could stop it.
Right, yeah. And you're the only one that can stop it. So what's your plan for that? And also, like, what is going on?
All right. So, future you did send a message back in time in the previous episode.
Yeah, I really didn't like how future me sounded, honestly.
Yeah. It honestly just sounded like me, but smoother. I sent that message back in which I said that the Russians are going to set off a brain drain bomb and that the only person that could stop it was me. Well,
Right.
listen to the episode.
Yeah.
And part of that I realized was like, oh, I have to be in charge of the UK government in order to stop this.
Really?
Yes. It's
Okay.
part of the, future you understood that I was going to be prime minister in a few weeks. Yes.
So is future me pulling the strings over there? You
I
know?
wouldn't necessarily say future you is pulling the strings, but future you in that universe understood that eventually I would be prime minister. So to
Right.
send that information back in time to me in order to try to stop it as I'm prime minister.
That's crazy.
You know.
Nick of time too.
So
time travel is really hard to keep up.
Yeah.
I think I think that's perfectly logical, and all of our fans are going to understand.
Yeah, I love that we're integrating time travel along with our guest system where one of us leaves and a guest comes in, and then now there's also a timeline that we have to keep track of. I'm glad we decided that in the middle of State Your Opinion segments, I'm glad we're integrating all of it at the same time.
How does this line up with the future Jake from a few months ago?
What did future Jake want?
Wait, did we talk to Future Jake? I don't remember.
Yeah, future Jake.
Oh, you called it. Future Jake called in.
Yeah.
That's right. Remember,
that's right.
Matthew McConaughey won the presidency,
Oh,
sold to
right.
Canada, got all the pools.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I remember that.
So
Sorry.
that's all part of the same.
That's
timeline.
the same timeline.
Same timeline. The brain. Why do you think McConaughey's elected president? Because of the brain drain bomb.
Earth 420.
Yes.
Holy shit.
What a rich lore.
Yeah, man. Someone's gonna have to make a Wikipedia eventually.
I made that joke several episodes ago.
It's not a joke. Fans,
Please,
get on
somebody
it.
do it.
We'll pay for the domain if you just start working on it.
Honestly,
Send us a Venmo request. You know my Venmo.
I'll pay somebody to make a Wikipedia. That'd
to
be
listen
kinda
to
sick.
all of our episodes and make a Wikipedia about
That'd
it.
be fucking dope, man.
pretty funny.
It'd be awesome.
Answer your question.
Yeah. How are you gonna stop
Brain drain bomb. Well, of course, I'm gonna sanction Russia first.
it again?
I'm
Okay.
gonna sanction
More?
Russian harder.
Wow. Okay.
And I am going to I can't say too much, but let's just say one of the secret MIs might be up to something.
Wow. Did we confirm where the bomb was coming from?
Yeah,
time?
Russia.
Oh, it's Russia.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Russia.
gotcha.
It's always
The
Russia.
Russian drain
Ah.
bomb.
The brain.
Oh,
The brain drain bomb.
we might be too late.
The brain drain bomb. Drain bomb. Drain bomb. Well, this is the Halloween episode. We haven't talked about
Oh
that.
shit! Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, if you didn't notice, fans, that
is
the spooky version of the theme song that you heard.
Did you make a spooky theme?
I'll get it to you before you release the episode.
Well, I edit this like later today.
Well, I'll get it to you before then.
Okay.
Well, what time is later today?
I don't know. Later today. I'm usually done with the episode by like Sunday evening.
Okay, I can get it to you by tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic.
So yes, if you heard that spooky version of the theme, you'll know that today's episode is Halloween.
Oh, spooky. We're going to do spooky things today. Oh, the scariest thing is real life.
Is this getting you in the mood to be spooked?
Yeah, I love Halloween. It's definitely become my favorite season.
Boo.
It's like the movies are my favorite. Like horror movies are my favorite.
I have no connection to this holiday.
That's fine.
Yeah, we didn't celebrate
I
it
think,
growing up.
I mean, I didn't celebrate it growing up either. Like,
Okay.
I just kind of grew into it. And
I
enjoyed it.
celebrated the heck out of this holiday growing up.
That's cool.
I only had like one neighbor, but she would still put out candy just for me.
Aw,
Yeah, I was like,
that's cool,
yeah,
actually.
I lived out in the middle of nowhere, but
That's actually really sweet.
that's sweet.
yeah, it was cool.
Huh.
'Cause she also knew you're a little stinker, and you'll do a trick if you don't if you don't get your little treat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break all your windows with eggs.
You like
I-
freeze the eggs,
Yeah.
and they're just rocks.
Just throw rocks.
Well, the eggs melt eventually, and then
Okay.
you don't. Then it's a disguise. Then people are like, "What happened?"
And where'd these eggs come from?
A flock of violent chickens did this. They must have. Yeah.
I love. There's just something. Horror movies have definitely this year become my favorite.
Really?
I've always enjoyed horror films. I would say probably amongst the three of us, I'm the film bufferini.
I mean, I'm the one that has a show about movies, but yes, I think you have watched significantly more than
Yeah,
me.
you can have a podcast about movies in which you marathon them, but anytime I bring up any movie, you're like, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's true. that's very true. You've been into the Pinhead stuff, right?
Yeah, so I watched up to 4 of Hellraiser. It was my first time this year.
That's the name of the series.
It's fine.
Hellraiser.
You could say it. I mean, it's Pinhead. First 2 are amazing, phenomenal. 2 of my favorite, two
Like
of
the
my
original ones, you're saying?
The original
Okay.
ones. I didn't care for the newest one very much. I thought it was a little bland.
People said they liked it.
It lacked atmosphere to me. It lacked any. It wasn't sex. It wasn't like gross. It was gross, but like it wasn't gross in the sense that the original Hellraisers were.
I haven't seen the original one, so is that like they lean into that pretty hard? Is it's just nasty?
It's not like, well, that's the thing. It's not nasty. It's kind of weird to like describe Hellraiser. Think of it like a gory R-rated Harry Potter. And like it's this like whimsical magical world in which like magic happens.
It's like the Witcher show.
I wouldn't like that's even tougher. Like just think of like the magical kind of like fun adventure music of Harry Potter and like the vibes of Harry Potter.
Sure.
But then Harry Potter summons demons accidentally, and they're like really into torture. But the
Sounds
torture's
fun.
so over the top, and like the gore's so over the top that like it can be icky. But at the same time, it's just kind of so fun and fantastical that it just ends up being like just like a fun movie overall.
More Sam Raimi than Saw.
Very much more Sam Raimi than Saw. Like
That's good.
The second one is complete batshit and like so fun. So like it starts first of all with a 10-minute recap of the first movie. So you don't need to have watched the first movie to watch Hellraiser 2 because Hellraiser 2 starts with and you're like
They used to do that more.
They used to do that more.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, as you're watching, you're kind of making fun of it. You're like, this is silly and stupid, like, right, already. But it's going so quickly because the pace between the first Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2 is completely different. Hellraiser 1, in a small house, it's kind of atmospheric, shit's going, like, bad. Second one, they go into hell. And so because of that, like, the speed of it is, like, really quick. Like, the pacing of it has, like, been amped up to 20.
I see.
So that's why they're like, okay, we got to recap the first one because we're going to throw a lot of shit at you here. And they do. And it's so fun. The second one is absolutely insane. With like one of the main characters is like goody two-shoe girls wearing the skin of her stepmom in order to trick a demon into like, it's like, it sounds so fucking stupid, and it is, but in the like the sense of the movie, it's just like, it's such a wild ride. I adore it. And then the third one goes bad 90s camp, where it feels like a ripoff of Friday the 13th, which
like
the Cenobites,
generic slasher film.
Yeah, it's just like, which really takes away a lot of the imagination of the Cenobites as like these, you know, otherworldly beings that can manipulate reality.
Is that what the Pinhead is? The Cenobite? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Cenobite.
Okay.
So that like third one kind of just becomes like a bad like 90s haunted house kind of movie, and then the fourth one kind of continues that trend. And that Cenobite as a Jason figure, not Jason, Jason like slasher figure continues in the newest Hellraiser, where they just kind of walk towards you.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And that's where I was like, like it had some cool ideas, but like overall I was kind of bummed. And another thing, I'm gonna finish my Hellraiser.
He's pointing
thoughts.
at me.
I'm gonna
He's
finish my
pointing at both of
Hellraiser.
us.
Oh, God.
He's pointing at us.
Put the finger down. Stop.
So one of the issues with the newest Hellraiser is everyone's supermodels.
Oh, like all the actors?
Yeah, all the Cenobites are supermodels, and it's kind of lame. Like they're all well designed individually. Like I liked them all.
Yeah.
But like they all had a like we're Vogue models like wearing skin flesh
I like
suits.
my demons to be nasty.
Well,
like the movie Spawn.
Yes. No, that's the fucking cool. Like in the first series of Hellraisers, the original ones, there's this Hellraiser named Butterball. He's just a big dude who wears sunglasses.
That's sick.
And he's so cool.
That's sick as hell.
And like when he dies, he just turns into a big blubber dude. And like they didn't have like weird dudes like that. They were just all like, I'm a Vogue model and I'm nasty. And it gets into my point. It gets into this point where it reinforces that sexy can only be Vogue models. When Cenobites, the whole thing about Cenobites is that they're tantalizing in many different forms of sexy. So like this like it's like, oh, that's icky, but like I'm kind of drawn to it.
Right.
In the newest one, they're just like they're these unachievable like model type people, and you're just like, whatever, I don't care. It just reinforces the narrative that to be sexy you have to be a Vogue model, and I think that's wrong.
I agree with that.
To be a demon, you have to be a Vogue model.
Yeah.
In reality, anyone can achieve demonhood.
Yes, thank you. That's like, well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like that is one of my issues with the latest one.
You at home, you could be a sexy demon.
Yeah, you could be a sexy Cenobite demon. You have such sights to show us. That's all I want.
Kind of sounds like the first Spawn. I don't know if there's a sequel. Have you seen Spawn?
Yeah.
That movie's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
That movie's insane. Have you seen that, Jake?
Nope.
You should watch. I think you would like that a lot. Honestly,
it's great.
You should watch that.
I watched it. So funny. I watched that movie when I was really, really young, when it first came out. I think it was like 98, 99.
I watched it in college, I think.
Well, I was a wee lad. And my aunt and my cousin took me to go see it. But my aunt realized, like, she was like, "Oh wait, you can't watch this. You're gonna get in trouble with your mom," because my mom is very much against that. So
Yeah,
she
also, it's an insane movie.
It's insane. So my cousin, she left my cousin to watch Spawn,
Right.
and then she took me to watch Good Burger instead. Because guess what? In case you didn't know, Good Burger and Spawn were out at the same time.
Like the Good Burger movie.
Yes.
Off of the. Remember when SNL would make movies based off of sketches that got big?
Yeah. And
What
then,
happened to that?
And then
MacGruber.
Yeah, MacGruber was
The
the last one.
Coneheads.
Yeah, Coneheads is good.
Uh,
MacGruber's
Blues
great.
Brothers.
Blues
Is this?
Brothers?
Yeah. Did the pit sniffing girl get a movie?
Yes.
What?
Superstar.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. That lady,
That's
Molly McFarland.
what a different time, huh?
Yeah.
What a different time. You could just dress up like an Asian person and yell, and everyone thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jim.
Hmm.
Wait, is it John or Jim who did that? John Belushi?
I think it was a lot of people that
A lot
did
of
that.
Belushis. A lot of the Belushis did
Yeah.
that. Oh, so anyways, I watched all of Good.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
the first 20 minutes of Spawn, watched all of Good Burger, and then watched the last like 10 minutes of Spawn. Because
when
like
they
good,
go to hell
yeah,
and
good,
the CGI gets bad.
yeah, Good Burger ended, but Spawn was still going on. And my aunt was like, "You could probably watch the end of it." And so she like, I for the longest time only had the first 20 minutes and the last 10 minutes of Spawn.
I think
had
those
no
are the
idea.
scariest parts of the movie.
Yeah,
because he
probably.
gets melted in the first 20 minutes, and then he goes to hell at the end.
It's like watching RoboCop and only the part where he gets his entire body
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, I mean the middle part's not even that wild, honestly. He just kind of fights a like inflatable man for 35 minutes.
But I saw all of the hell shit.
Yeah,
It's good.
you should watch that, Jake. I think you would. I think that movie's right up your alley, actually.
John Leguizamo plays Clown
Yeah.
Well, what I think his actual name in the movie is
Violator.
the Violator.
It's Clown/Violator
Yeah.
is what he's credited as. Also, Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, that was also.
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep contributing to that one.
Yeah, you
You're
did
right.
good. Good boy.
You're
Good boy.
right,
Here's your
you're
treat.
right. What else is going
What
on?
else is scary?
Are we
you
doing
boys
spooky stuff
lately?
still?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's spooky season. That's the theme of today's episode.
You guys ever seen a ghost?
I
don't believe in ghosts.
Well, question still stands. You ever seen one?
No.
Check. Go ahead, Xander.
I've never seen a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts, but like a part of me wants to, if that makes sense. Like I really like the
Just
idea.
for fun, or
Yeah,
what?
like I just like the idea of there being more mystical shit right in the world. Like I like that.
I
But
mean,
I also like
yeah, we all want magic in the world.
right.
Yeah.
But for me, I just kind of I also know that it's not realistic.
Listen, guys, there's a lot of people on the planet. Somebody would have had some kind of evidence that's like tangible if this was real.
Right.
Listen, and if you look at the maps of UFO sightings, 90% of them are in the United States. Like, we just need to stop. We need to stop.
Well, well, you're making a much bigger jump.
What?
Like ghosts, UFOs. Like there's far more evidence of that.
Oh, sure, but
Like
no,
evidence
but I think-
released by the government. Like that's different.
Sure. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't believe in aliens either.
You can't.
Okay. You don't believe that they're in the
I believe
the
in
universe that we have.
in the idea of some life form somewhere in the galaxy existing. I don't believe that intelligent beings have landed on Earth and we're hiding it from everybody. I think that's asinine to believe that.
But if they were, of course, they'd be the most interested in the U.S. That's why 90% of the sightings are here.
I don't think they would. I don't think anybody other than the United States thinks the U.S. is super interesting. I think we're the
ask
most
the aliens.
powerful. I
Yeah.
think we're the most powerful country.
And that's it. That's
Why would you go to the most powerful country if you're invading a planet?
I mean,
research.
Okay, there's a lot of research. There's just playing aliens advocate here.
Thank you for doing that.
There's the largest concentration of nukes, in which like that is a
Go for the unsecured ones. Go to Russia.
No, I'm not saying it's like they're trying
Yeah.
to like steal the nukes, but more of like if any country is going to destroy a world that is perfectly habitable, it's going to be the United States.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's going to be the idiots with the biggest gun.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like in theory, that all makes sense, but there's just no, like, I don't know. Even if you like buy in hardcore to like the Roswell stuff, it's still just nothing. It's like a flying saucer that nobody has actually seen, or it's like a gray man that nobody has actually seen.
The gray man.
There's no photos of this shit. There's no evidence of this shit. I think it's all just
There's
like it's
there's
like
evidence.
it's the
okay, let's.
but listen, like
there's
half of this
evidence
evidence, like the little tic tac and shit, This is all just military advancements that the public is not aware of. That is what this is. That is the like Occam's razor for the solution of this. We don't need to go with like, yeah, there's an alien spaceship that does stuff that we can't understand.
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
I don't think that's reasonable. I'm not going to shit on people that have that opinion too hard, but I don't think that's reasonable to have that opinion.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to have both.
Okay.
Like, I do think there is government advancements beyond, but I also like think there is enough evidence to indicate that there are UFOs that have flown around the world that neither the United States or any other government are aware of. And it's a logical conclusion. Like, if the United States doesn't have this technology, China doesn't have this technology.
Why is that logical though?
I guess it's maybe not logical. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think there is reasonable, like, thing to like a reasonable amount of evidence you can say like there is an otherworldly possible presence here.
I'm willing to go with that.
And I'd rather believe in that than like not.
But just like all the ghost stuff, and I want to get your opinion on this.
Well, like you made this jump first. Like we weren't saying that. You brought up the ghost thing and the UFOs things. Like there's a huge difference between the ghosts and UFOs. UFOs have far more evidence than ghosts do.
I think more people believe in ghosts than UFOs on the planet.
That's just, I don't know.
Fans,
I'm not
if you believe in ghosts but not UFOs, tell us, or the other way around.
I guess just my whole like mentality on this, and then I want to definitely get Jake's opinion, is like just go with like the most logical explanation for things. And the reason I map like the alien stuff onto the ghost stuff is like a lot of the evidence of ghosts not being real is just like, oh yeah, this video that's incredibly popular and supposedly proves ghosts, it's just like a digital error. Like all of this stuff, like if you look into it hard enough, each individual piece, like you're gonna tear it apart. Like as a whole,
right? That's
it kind of has interesting. Well, I think it's the same with aliens. Like
no,
but like all the things that are like
videos, and there's more like evidence of like unidentified flying objects. I'm not even saying aliens.
Sure.
Unidentified flying objects.
Yeah.
That the government, like at least for now, hasn't said anything about, or they are trying to hide and they're not acknowledging it. But there is video proof of these things like having like actual like shit that can't be necessarily manufactured within like a digital like recreation, or they can't like fuck with it, or it's like not a digital issue. There's more videos of that than like a ghost spec.
I have never seen a compelling video. I think all of it is just like either it's a weather balloon or it's a digital error. That's just everything I've seen.
I would suggest maybe watch more. I don't know.
I don't care. I'm not going to go deep on Reddit and find some
we're having this conversation. We're having this conversation. Yeah. You wanted my thoughts. I'm giving you like there are more videos.
I'm not arguing with you.
You are.
No,
a little bit.
I'm not. We're talking about it. This is what the show is. Jake, what's your opinion on aliens?
Well, I've been thinking about this long and hard, and here's my opinion on aliens. I'm being levitated toward the ceiling.
Oh shit! God damn it! Here it comes.
I heard you boys were talking shit.
Oh, it's a Tlaxian.
It's a what?
A Tlaxian.
A Tlaxian. I am from space.
You can tell it's a Tlaxian by the green horns protruding from the eye sockets instead of eyeballs.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're pointy.
It's pretty cool.
They're similar to your human nose.
Can you see?
I can smell better than you can see.
Yeah, their olfactory senses, like when they sense it, they can sense like the room. You know, Daredevil vision?
Right.
It's like that, but with smell.
Yeah, yes, I'm like Daredevil.
But can you see at all?
I have no conventional eyeballs. Do I smell someone's hand in the shape of a middle finger?
I don't think that's possible for you.
I think that's exactly what you smelt.
And now, peace.
Oh my! Yeah. Wow.
I just did the 2 fingers peace. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm an alien and I'm real and I've come to deliver a message.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
What's up?
Ghosts are real.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Two birds, one stone.
All right. Tlaxian, I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Tlaxian.
Just
wow.
Tlaxian?
We do not have names where we come from. We are all one.
Well, cultural exchange, humans have individual names.
I'm very aware. We've been watching you for a long time.
Okay, I was hoping I'd give like some cultural context for
it. It's kind of whack, actually. Why are you doing that? Why are you watching us?
Research, science for science's sake.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
just exploring new life, similar to your Star Trek. It's very.
That was a fake show. We didn't actually do that.
It's the height of hubris to think that you would be the first ones to explore the galaxy for the sake of knowledge.
Well,
we have not been past the moon.
Yeah, and even Star Trek acknowledges that humans weren't the first ones to do that.
Yeah, that's good.
What was the message?
Yeah.
Ghosts are real.
Okay, so ghosts are real, Tlaxian. If you could expand on that, like, can you expand more? Like, to humans, ghosts are like spirits of like our souls, or essentially like spirits of our souls, kind of just wandering. Another way of interpreting is like human energy having accumulated in a spot. So a lot of grief in an area can accumulate into this like negative energy, kind of ghost being within a room. Is that what ghosts are? Can you expand on that?
Yeah.
Ghosts are real.
Yeah, but
Wow,
like
so,
what? You didn't answer. Like, what
sorry,
are they?
I didn't quite understand the question.
Or
What
if
I-
you could give an example, like some tangible evidence.
Yeah,
or
what
something.
like tangible evidence, or just explain what they are. Like, you're saying ghosts are real, but like, what are they?
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Like, that's what I was asking. Are they like the spirit, like the spirit of our souls, or are they like cumulative energy? Like, what are they?
Right.
It's similar to like gut bacteria. So
Okay.
your consciousness actually resides in bacteria that's inside your head.
Oh, like
And
midi-chlorians from Star Wars?
basically that. And when you die, those continue living and going around. They float through the air.
And that is part of the force, like the bacteria, like the midi-chlorians, like that those creatures within Star Wars, like
Right.
they are the cumulative like energy within Star Wars. So it makes sense that our human universe, George Lucas may be a prophet and understood that.
no, he
that-
just got lucky.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, a lot of prophets just get lucky. That's kind of what a prophet
I guess
is.
that's a good point. We didn't have religion much on my planet.
What? So yeah, that's interesting. What? How did y'all develop? What is your culture like?
When you die, do you have a ghost?
Oh, yeah, we all have ghosts. Every living creature that dies has a ghost, unless that creature was burned to death. Then they stop existing forever. That's what hell is.
So hell exists, and you don't have a religion, though.
That's
No.
crazy.
It's the idea that people have talked about of what hell is. It's actually if your body is burned, like cremated, or if you die in a fire, then it's the fiery death, and you cease to exist. That's true.
Oh, so eventually, just when the sun swallows up the earth, all of our ghosts will also be.
That's a great question.
That is
That's
exactly right.
That's a very intelligent question.
So what? So that's kind of interesting. Is that the energy of fire and like the release of that energy that fire or like burning kind of does has a direct effect across the dimension. Like, what is a ghost a transdimensional like being between the two of us? Like, how does that work?
No, you're not listening to me. It's just a bacteria.
But where do they go when they're not, being ghosts currently?
Well,
And how long does
rephrase that question.
Where do the bacteria go when they're not being ghosts?
Yeah.
Well, they're always a ghost. I'm very confused.
So
There's-
is there a
there's-
ghost without us right now?
Humans do not understand.
It feels
Yes.
like there'd be way too many ghosts if that was
Yeah.
Oh, there are so many ghosts.
How many ghosts are in this room right now, Tlaxian?
true. Yeah.
Let me count.
They can smell it.
They can smell it?
Yeah. They also don't have gender.
Cool.
I just wanted to clarify. That's why I'm referring to them as they. He's still counting. Sorry, they're still counting.
18 ghosts.
There's only. See, I was expecting a much bigger number.
This is a pretty new building.
Yeah, but the Earth is big.
How'd they get in here? 18
why-
people die in here?
Yes.
Whoa.
That's also true. Your soul, quote unquote,
shit.
your ghost bacteria are trapped to wherever you were last found when you were dead.
Are humans on Earth the only like native Earthlings to have ghosts?
That's a good question.
No.
So bugs have ghosts?
All living creatures have ghosts.
So there would be
and
more-
consciousness.
So there would be more than 18 ghosts then here because
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
I
a
thought
lot.
you just meant human specific.
yeah, I'm like, is there a deer ghost in here? Is there like an old like I don't
Give
know.
me a
Yeah.
second.
Also, do they go away ever? Because it
Yeah.
feels like it'd be piling up pretty quick.
It is
it feels like
piling
in
up.
New York City would be like, just stacks of ghosts.
You know
They wouldn't even be
how-
able to touch the ground.
You know how your Lysol wipes kill 99.9% of all germs?
Sure.
You know what that 0.1% is?
Ghosts.
So ghosts are germs?
Yeah.
Have you not been
He's
listening?
Well,
he's
ghosts
saying-
are bacteria. Yeah, I get that, but like, is it an organism or is it like
bacteria
a
are
disease?
germs.
Is it like a like,
Yeah.
Is it like a
You can't
thing
catch
on its own?
ghost. You can't catch consciousness.
So it's consciousness, but the bugs have it.
Yeah.
Yes, is what
The
is what
bugs are
they're saying.
conscious.
Yeah.
All of the bugs have souls. Is that what you're saying to me?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't like that implication. very
What, is,
much.
what does that imply for you, Colt?
Well, I don't. Sometimes you drive down a highway and you collect a couple souls.
You
You know?
monster! You terrible monster! We're a pacifist race.
Really?
Yeah, that explains a lot. We're gonna conquer you pretty quick. I
Yeah.
think.
What?
Yeah,
No.
your whole like we can just snipe you from really far away. It seems like.
But you wouldn't because you're a pacifist, huh?
Well, we would snipe them. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
right. Yes. Yeah, we will.
They
do that.
We're pacifists, but we're also bulletproof.
Well, not bomb-proof, perhaps.
That's true. Bombs work on us for sure. Don't tell anyone I told you that.
What
By
about
the way,
fire?
we have a lot of those.
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
A lot of fire.
fire not good for us either.
Guns.
You said
We're
bulletproof,
bulletproof.
yeah.
I mean, if you hit us with the butt of a gun, maybe that would hurt, but we're bulletproof.
The physical impact of me with a gun hitting you hurts more than the physical impact of a bullet hitting you.
I was saying maybe. No one's ever tried before.
To shoot you?
Well, we've been shot,
You're
and
not
that
being
that
very
didn't
understanding, Xander, honestly. I
Yeah,
feel like
what? Well, you really turned around on me
Yeah.
here. I thought you were my ally here.
Well, the more I got to know
I'm supposed to be the mean one on the show.
Yeah, but the more I got to know the Tlaxians as a race, I realized that we could easily just conquered them.
I'm the one that argues and doesn't understand.
I just
that
feel
I'm
like
arguing.
sending like 3 guys with one gun onto
Yeah.
the Tlaxian spaceship, and then taking over that Tlaxian spaceship, and then going to their planet, and then taking over the planet with just those 3 guys will be more than enough.
Can we come back with you?
Yeah.
Xander, I think we just
Can
need
I
2.
bring my gun?
well, we only have room on the ship for 1, and Jake's already up there.
Can I switch?
Yeah, you can switch.
Jacob doesn't
Jake
appreciate
doesn't
it.
want to go. I
Yeah.
promise Jake doesn't want to go.
We know Jake pretty well.
I don't know. That screaming that he was doing on the way up, that sounded joyful. I'm still not familiar with human emotion.
I
Yeah.
can tell you right now that wasn't joy.
No, he didn't like that.
Jacob's joy sounds like this.
Exactly that long.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
every time.
That's not a good noise.
It's actually really. You could put it on a soundboard. Honestly,
Yeah.
it'll sound the same.
In
every time.
fact, I
Yeah.
think we are.
we're going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Wow, you did have a recording of it
Yeah.
on the soundboard.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I appreciate it. Thank you, Colt, for having that.
Thank you for giving me a clean version, Jake. I think I am going to do the soundboard. I know
I'm
I
excited
shit on
about
it a little bit, but I think it was a good idea for
I
you
know. I
guys.
love it.
I don't
think-
want it to be these sounds. Is the thing.
Yeah,
I want it
think
to be
there's
different sounds.
Sure, I think
Yeah.
there's some. I like 1 or 2 of the sounds.
There's a
on it.
couple. I just didn't want to
As
like
a
go
long-
ham on
Yeah,
these
I
because these
know,
are kind
I
of
understand.
bad.
As
Yeah.
a long-time listener of this program,
Oh,
I am
really?
a fan of the rim shot.
Do I have that button?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's like the. I
Which
think
one
it's
is
the
this?
red
The
one.
bottom left.
We have one. We have one chance.
I
to
think
guess
it's okay.
it.
I think it's the purple one.
You think it's the purple one?
Yes.
What's your guess? You've been watching the show for a long time, Alien. What's your name?
Also-
I forgot your name.
Tlaxian.
That's
They're
not-
just Tlaxian.
That's
They-
I don't like that honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. We just fucking conquered them.
Yeah,
so
I think
quick.
It's the purple one.
it's the purple one. We're all saying it's the purple one. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. That's what the purple button is.
That's a Tlaxian laugh.
That's our laugh.
That's a Tlaxian.
That's funny.
You know what? I think we could just get along just fine with the Tlaxians.
What if Xander, and
Yeah.
as your position as the new PM of the British Empire
To be.
to be?
And I think I don't know if I can become emperor of
Listen,
Tlaxia.
I'm looking to pull a Tony Stark Avengers 1 moment here where we send this brain drain bomb through a portal to kill all the aliens. I think that's what we need to
To
be.
the Tlaxians? Well, first of all, if I understood the brain drain bomb correctly,
Yeah.
is that it doesn't kill people, it just drains their brain.
Well, yeah, this way they wouldn't be able to come back and tell us that ghosts are real. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
they
gonna
already
really
have.
shut down the economy. Only us know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the 3 people who listen to our podcast.
Well,
Your mom,
there's actually a decent listener base for the show.
I always
And they all know now the truth.
People are-
Ghosts are real.
and aliens who are easily conquered.
Well, we don't have eyes. We see things with smell, so they're usually smell-based defenses. Like, our atmosphere is really stinky on the outside rim.
Yeah, we just wear a mask.
What?
We just wear a mask.
What is that?
It covers our nose.
Then how do you see? Then how do you walk around eyes, right?
Yeah, we have eyes.
Yeah.
That's a really smart idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. You should put some research and development into that, maybe. Instead of traveling to our planet to tell us ghosts are real, maybe you should get some eyes for yourself.
I think that we just did that research and development. We just learned how to do it from a conversation instead of years of thinking about it.
Oh, you think you're going to play God? You're going to go back to your universe and you're going to play God and give yourself eyes, huh?
No, just a mask.
Oh, that's interesting.
I wasn't going to do eyes, just masks. No, eyes are disgusting. That's like eggs. That's like egg yolks in your face.
You know what eggs are?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they know what eggs are?
Most life in the universe does egg-based hatching. Humans and other mammals on Earth are actually a part of the rare kind who do a vaginal birth.
Right. It's one of the reasons we're so violent.
Continue.
Yep.
Speak on that.
Think of it this way: humans and mammals born struggling,
Right.
from the womb, and are torn asunder from a paradise into hell.
Also,
we are born fighting. We are born to aggressive and born to explore new worlds. Tlaxians, they hatched into a smelly world, and
they'll die in it.
And they'll fucking die in it. I swear to God, I'm gonna take over the Tlaxians. So
well,
it's gonna be so easy.
It's easy for you to say big old stuff like this, but we were the first to. Well, by the first, I mean before you explore the galaxy. We're actually doing the shit. What are you? You're talking about it? Oh, I'm a big man. I can fly a spaceship.
I'm going to do what the Klingons did, and that's just take over your ship and then take over the galaxy.
You're going to do what the Klingons did, which is give up and surrender and then join the Federation?
I mean, eventually.
Hey, you want to spin the wheel?
Yeah. I've always wanted to do this segment as a long-time listener.
This is great. All
right, here we go.
Yeah.
I would love to know Tlaxian's opinion on whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to spin the wheel right now. Welcome to State Your Opinion, brought to you by Tlaxia. And here we go.
Is Tlaxia from something? Or did we come up with that?
It's like the TL thing. Is like a common kind of like alien spelling for dumb space stuff. Like it's like
Star Trek or
it's
what?
like sci-fi shit. I wouldn't say Star Trek though.
Okay. Oh, that's
It's
way
worse.
that's much
It's
worse. Oh, it's the same. It's louder this week, huh? So usually Jake has...
And we landed on Trafalgar, which is my home state.
Oh, I love Trafalgar.
On my planet, Trafalgar is where I come from, so I have lots to speak on about that.
Okay.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, what's the population of Trafalgar?
2,198.
That's it? It's a pretty small state.
It's a very small state, and it's also half of the planet.
Okay.
There's
only 4,000 Tlaxians
It's going to be very easy to invade.
Actually, the other state has even less people than ours. We're considered the capital.
There's
This is a very small
less
planet.
than 4,000 Tlaxians on Tlaxia.
Well, here's the thing: is we're a spacefaring race. You know, we have so many ships. We have such a rich infrastructure. The way you ask that sounds like you're like this is notes that you're taking for some sort of counter invasion.
How many? What's your?
Yeah, I've got a number of
What's your
bombs here.
what's your
and we're
defense
just
system
trying to
set
see
to?
if it.
There are 5
matches
ships.
There are 5. How many Tlaxians on each one of these ships?
Wait, you're in a ship? I thought you were on a planet.
No.
Well, so they're a spacefaring race. We're talking about the ships that they have sent out into space.
So Trafalgar.
But there's two counties in your ship.
There's no.
States in your ship.
You're not listening.
You're not listening.
And
We're
then
talking
later
about
you're
the
going to blame me for misunderstanding counties when actually
This
it's you
is
who's
so
doing it.
confusing.
Okay.
I'm keeping up perfectly. Let me explain it to everybody involved. There is a planet called Tlaxia.
Right.
On that planet, there are 2 states, Trafalgar and
Griznop.
And there's
and
only
Griznop.
There's less than 4,000 people.
And there's
there.
less than 4,000 people there. They're also a spacefaring race and have sent ships out into space. We are currently asking about how many people are on those spaceships so that I know when I'm conquering them.
Okay.
So yeah, 4,000 people stay or less stay on the planet to do the agriculture, to do the child rearing, to do the general tidying up.
The nannies, the stay-at-home Tlaxians.
Of course. And then the rest of us all get on one of our ships to go explore the universe.
Right. And you said there's 5 of those ships.
Yeah.
How many Tlaxians are in each one of those ships?
2.5 million.
On each one?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ship.
Give or take,
That's pretty big.
That's big.
I still feel confident taking over the entire ship.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy.
But
to
we should
do.
get back to Trafalgar.
Yeah, all right, so Trafalgar, what's the state bird?
Oh, we don't have birds on our planet, but the state cactus is the pointy one. That's what we call it.
Tlaxia is cool.
Yeah. It
Sounds
rocks.
like Arizona.
What is Trafalgar known for artistically?
That's really interesting. So we do most of our art is smell based.
Right,
Even our
right.
music has a sensory smell sort of.
Fascinating.
Very, very good.
That's cool.
Would you guys like to hear our fight song for our high school?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Do I need to cover my nose?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, if you do, then you're not going to be able to appreciate the song.
Okay.
I'll take it for full bore.
I just I feel like it's like with humans, we want to put ear coverings over our ears to ensure ear safety. I just want to make sure that was.
Oh no, this won't damage. Well, it won't damage a Tlaxian nose. No,
I think
really.
it will end up damaging a human nose. I'm going to plug my nose, but know that it's not out of disrespect.
Xander, what if we accidentally give this guy COVID-19 and he goes back and then none of the people in his race can smell anymore?
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
I would really. I think that's what we need to do.
I think that is exactly what's happening. We're 100% infected.
Sorry,
You guys are whispering.
I was just
so
talking to my friend. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and start the
Let's go.
song.
Yeah, I think
Here we
that's
go.
good.
I think
we
that's
don't
what's
even have to
gonna
A
happen.
1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh.
Wow, 4:11 time.
Oh god.
It's like roses.
Yeah, I could pizza a little bit.
Are you getting pizza?
Pizza.
Oh yeah, it's there. Not
Is
very
that-
musical, honestly.
Fight.
It's like okay. It
The
now
rhythm
smells
is
like,
not important. I
right.
think.
No,
yeah.
no, not to them.
Yeah.
It now smells like the back of a auto shop that
Yeah.
hasn't been cleaned in a while.
Mixed with Arby's curly fries.
Yes.
Yeah, which is very distinct.
That was the song.
Yeah.
That was
It's not a long song, but
that was beautiful.
Yeah.
You want to hear the Earth?
no,
theme? Okay.
I've already heard it. You
Yeah,
know, we've
yeah.
been watching your planet for
Come
the
on
last
in,
couple
jam,
of decades.
and welcome to the jam. Come on, that's the Earth one.
That's the one.
Yeah, Space Jam is the everyone knows Space Jam is the Earth fighting song.
Space Jam is pretty realistic as far as space goes.
Mm.
You're into basketball and amusement parks?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said ghosts are real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get back to that, I guess.
I-
Well,
that-
do you
no,
guys have any other questions about Trafalgar before we go on?
I don't know.
No. Do you mind spinning the state for next week for Jakeb?
Do you want it to be an Earth state?
Yes,
Yeah.
preferably in Earth state. I don't feel like talking about
For the
Gosnip.
best.
Okay, here we go.
The other state seems boring, honestly.
Yeah, if it's less people,
That's the one that's filled with chocolates and roller coasters.
that already.
Yeah, we're gonna blow that up.
Yeah, that's definitely, or just gonna turn into a daycare or something. God, that sounds awful.
I
You're
hate-
right. It's
yeah.
so bad.
I'm not
What
sure.
was that?
I'm not.
Oh my god! What was that in noise?
That was the selection of the state.
Oh my god, dude!
Look, I'm not sure how to say this. California?
There we go.
Calif?
Well, there's not really much to
Orinia.
Oh, Yeah, there's not much to talk about with California. We could probably skip that one.
Oh, that's it. California. That's it. California. That's how you say. Oh, California girls. Is that the song?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That it's
Solid
the original.
burn.
It's the original Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Beach Boy.
I see.
Yeah, that tracks actually. I feel like,
So, do you want to give us?
I'm a good vibration. Give it a good vibration.
come and get it. Come to California.
Hey, Tlaxian. Do you want to give us any hard evidence of ghosts or aliens? Because right now, once
Yeah.
you leave, we're not going to have any hard evidence of either. So
Yeah, here's a pamphlet.
Okay.
There's a
this
pamphlet.
is just.
It just says ghosts are real.
Yeah, this is like a.
And it's like it's a scratch and sniff too.
Well, that's how we. If that's not proof, I don't know what
Oh,
is.
I can't tell if that's Burger King or my car lighting on fire.
God, get that out of my nose holes.
What is that supposed to?
What's the most insulting thing I can call you, Tlaxian?
I thought I wasn't allowed to say slurs on this show.
You can if it's a Tlaxian slur.
It's the same as your slurs.
All right, never mind.
They're all the same. Slurs are pretty universal across the universe. It's the one thing that pops up on every single planet.
The universal language.
Oh my god.
Are there universal slurs that we as humans have been saying that we're not aware are a universal slur?
Well, no, but all the ones that you've been saying are universal, but there are a few that humans have not come across yet.
That's what I'm asking.
Gotcha.
Is there one that we don't know that we've been saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like?
Xander.
That is a slur?
Yeah.
Damn.
I own it.
So's Noland.
Wow.
Whoa.
Walker, also a slur.
Gonna have to go back.
And that's a really bad one. We call it the
Censor some
W
stuff.
word.
Ooh, Walker. Imagine
I felt bad about that.
imagine Pac-Man walking to Walker.
Yes. Oh, hold on. There's ghosts in that. What's going on?
Yeah. Is Pac-Man an accurate representation of ghosts? And can we eat them?
Ghosts are pointy at the bottom. Well, the tiny. So I probably didn't make this clear. Whenever you think of
No,
bacteria,
you haven't.
when you think
No,
of
you
bacteria,
haven't.
you probably think of like a family or like a group of them. It's like a single-celled organism. You only have one in your brain at any given moment. So that's the part of you that
And it
lives on.
contains
It contains all of your personality and soul and decision making.
Because bacteria, the thing they don't do is multiply.
Yeah, and are in brains? Are bacteria in brains?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. There's bacteria everywhere.
I don't know.
They're the real winners of the universe.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and I've been thinking about this quite a lot.
Really?
People talk about this idea that it's humans versus nature, right? Like Mother Earth is this idea of the planet, the green, like the leaves and the natural animals, and
Sure.
then humans came and fought it. I hold the philosophy that truly Mother Earth is the big ball of rock, and life is the thing that is invading her and destroying her. Anytime that there's a crack, you'll see trees grow out of it from a rock face. Truly, the Earth was only at peace during the time of the rock, and the introduction of life itself was the thing that was starting to destroy and disrupt her.
Just shooting across the galaxy in your ship, spreading it?
And you just wanted to tell us that?
Yeah, I just figured
You're just like, hey, ghosts are real, and I'm real, and the planet should die, and that's it. That's the message I received today.
that's pretty much it.
And just to be very clear, I'm gonna spread to your planet.
Yeah.
I'm coming down with something. I think I need to.
How's your taste receptors?
Yeah.
We don't have taste.
You have olfactory senses, and yet you cannot taste.
Wow. We don't have tongues.
Okay.
It's more like a tube.
Isn't smell like 80% of taste or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You should try this thing called eating.
Yeah, man.
we have like a physiological makeup. We can't just decide to do something that
You really
do.
are a black box.
Are you a different? Here's the thing.
It's hard to understand. Huh?
Are you a carbon-based life form? Are you a carbon-based life form?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You're a carbon-based life form. Yes.
Yeah.
You can eat food
Huh?
because it's carbon. But you can at least consume it.
Oh yeah, we consume food.
Yes. So you can consume human food.
Wait, you've now backpedaled onto we consume food?
Okay, so here's how we do it. Let me be clear. We warm it up with our heat hands, and then
You have heat
my
hands.
yeah, it's a heat hand
Oh my
power.
God.
There's-
Jesus Christ.
How long has this alien segment been going?
40
Hot
minutes.
hands, and then we burn the food with the hands, and then it releases smoke that gets absorbed through our eye noses.
You didn't know what eyes were 10 minutes ago.
I knew what eyes were the whole time. You always do this. I know what eyes were. I was just saying we don't have eyes.
All right. Here's an idea. Go to Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Okay.
And just order something, and then just smell it until it's and just feel good.
With my
Get the
hot hands.
kick-ass donkey sauce fries.
Yeah, dude.
Get the
We just want what's best for you.
Guy Fieri is also a slur. All right, I'm
big
gonna
boy
leave now.
Route 66 burger.
I'm gonna go back to my ship.
All right, Tlaxian.
Do we maybe want to cut away to see what's been going on with Jake while he's
Get
been
the
up there?
pickled chicken
Yeah,
nuggets.
I kind of do want to see. Let's
Yeah,
cut
let's go
away
with
to
Colt, get that button fired up.
Oh, God.
Dude, it's the bottom right one. I'm for sure of this one.
Yeah. So, what do you like? Do you like to consume porn like I do?
Yeah. I like jerking it. Just like,
I love to jerk it.
What's your favorite porn category?
Yes, I love incest.
I usually I don't search by category as much as by specific porn star.
What is your favorite star? I enjoy Riley Reid getting railed.
Is that a full name? Okay, no.
No, her name is Riley Reed, and I enjoy her getting railed.
You guys don't have eyes? Oh, but you do have penises still.
Yes, our
I'm a
penises can see porn stars.
Piper Perry fan.
I like Lexi Luna.
I'm not familiar
Not
with
familiar.
her work. Can you describe her for us and
Tell
smell?
us in extreme
smell?
detail what it smells like.
What?
Probably cum mostly.
I love cum. Human cum is the smelliest thing in the universe. That is how we found the Earth. We've smelt your cum from across the galaxy.
Sorry, guys. Just sorry. I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, no worries. That's okay, pal. Let me touch your body, and thank you for this.
Here, sneeze in my eye, my nut, my. What do I have?
You have
You're,
noses.
so they're horns growing out of our eyes.
Sneeze in my eye.
Sure.
Ah, I love that smell.
That feels good.
So now that we're friends, guys.
Yes.
I'm
I'm Tlaxian. This is Tlaxian.
I'm aware of who you are.
Our
I'm Jake.
friend Tlaxian is on Earth talking with your friends who are humans.
And I know you needed to take somebody with you for like research reasons.
Yes.
And everything.
Did you know ghosts are real?
I did. I already believed that.
Ghosts
Actually,
are bacteria within your brain. Did you know that?
Did you know
honestly,
that?
I was about to say this on the podcast.
We're from a planet with
from-
only 4,000 people, and we're a spacefaring race. Did you know that?
Did you know that?
Okay, I didn't know that stuff, but I do want to make the point about the ghosts.
4,000 people on our planet.
But there's 5 ships with
I'm from-
1.5 million people on them.
I'm from Giznop. He is from Trafalgar.
We don't like each other, but we get along.
Our sports teams are rivals.
You guys have look. No, I want to make
Yes.
this point.
I don't like
Tlaxian-
that he has chocolate on his part of the country.
And I don't like that he has corn on his part of the country.
You
We
guys-
are rivals for eternity.
Yes.
do you not see the similarities?
Go
between-
Giznop Gordnox.
Go
Trafalgar.
Trafalgar.
Are traitors.
Trafalgar Traders.
Your name's the Traitors. That's terrible. That's not a good.
It's actually a slur that you don't understand.
Yeah, stupid humans.
Okay, so I do want to make this point. I was about to give my opinion on ghosts right before I got brought up here, and my opinion was that
We
they're
gotta
bacteria.
send you back down.
But
It's
now-
time to go back to your planet.
Whoa! I hope
Bring
this
back-
parachute works.
Bring back Tlaxian.
We must watch this new porn.
I love this Lexi Luna.
Hello, fellow. What's our name again?
We're Tlaxian.
You created this.
You two
Hello,
are from Trafalgar.
Tlaxian.
You two are from Trafalgar. I am from Giznop, but I
That's
do
right.
not like you.
And
for
we do not
sports.
like you. Did I hear something about new pornography?
Yes, the one that you brought up to us that smelt of old cheese loves Lexi Luna. That's you.
Is it getting harder to smell to you guys?
I am getting less and less clear picture of the ugliness of your faces.
That was quite rude.
Yes, I know. I hate you, Trafalgarian.
Oh no, I can feel my ghost bacteria in my brain starting to dislodge.
Oh, this is the worst experience of my life. I'm going to talk to the rest of the ship and tell them that I feel bad in a small room.
That's a good idea to warn them.
This has been our...
Quick, use the air vents to spread the news.
I will spread the news. Hello, fellow Tlaxians, 2.5 million. Breathe my air words. I am sick.
Okay. I need a different sound. I hate this sound.
You hate all the fun things we do on the show.
No, I have like sound stuff
Yeah, he's
that
got
like,
it.
freaks me
I
out.
trust. Yeah, I trust him.
No. Like specific noises like freak my brain out.
Okay, I thought it was
Interesting. I
just.
didn't know that.
I thought it was just the noise.
Oh,
the
I'm
idea of noise.
autistic.
Oh.
Whoa!
The spookiest thing this year, this season for spooky
Oh,
things. Colt.
Colt throws up when you put paint on his hands and doesn't like specific sounds. What
Wait,
could
really?
that mean? Yeah.
I didn't know that about the pain thing.
No, I don't think it happens anymore. It happened when I was a kid. That is like a sign.
Wow.
Yeah, my
We'll have
parents missed that one.
Yeah. But my parents missed a lot. They're like, no. Our kid's normal. Our kid's normal. We swear. It doesn't cause an issue where like the kid ends up in denial of their own mental illness. Well, until that's fun. That's so fun. Well, it seems like we all had fun on our Tlaxian adventures.
Yeah. It feels like a very spooky episode. I'm glad we got to the bottom of if ghosts are real.
I'm pretty pissed at both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's not fair for you to be mad at us after doing an alien for 45 minutes.
Well, at any point, you guys could have, shot him. Well, he's
What do you
bulletproof.
want us to do? You want us to kill your characters? I liked the Tlaxian.
I like the
I liked a lot of
Tlaxians.
that.
I love that. I have a couple spooky questions.
Oh, great.
I have a couple spooky questions in honor of
Fantastic.
this year of the season.
It's okay. We usually go a little bit. We usually go to like 20
we're-
after.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're totally fine.
What scared you the most as a child?
What scared me the most as a child?
I'll go. I used to have these really, really bad night terrors for a while.
Really? Like how old?
Like from like probably like 8 until like 15, 16,
Okay.
where I would go full like walk around in my sleep
Whoa.
and like see things that weren't there.
That's freaky.
And like the worst part about it is I remember it. Like my body, like my mind was there, but like I wasn't in control of my body type thing. So I was like, what?
So you like, would you wake up and remember it, or you would like be able to see it while you were doing it?
I would see it while I was doing it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just be in like locked terror of like some impending doom.
That's fucked, man.
Yeah. It fucked me up as a while. It's kind of one of the reasons I got really into weed.
So you don't dream anymore?
Yeah. And let me tell you, sometimes it comes back in a force when I'm not, when I've gone for a while without it.
Have you had this happen any time recently? Where
Not
you, like,
recently.
walk
So
around?
it's like it's a combination. Like I have to have like a fever. If I'm not, I've shut, like I'm not smoking weed or like doing weed shit, and I have fully like gotten sick. That's when it'll happen. So
your
like
brain is baking.
Yeah, my brain's baking and it goes a little crazy. So that hasn't happened in a really, really long time, but it did happen without the fever back in the day when I was much younger. The worst time was it was probably one of the last ones. I was a teenager. I was having one of these like fugue states, I guess. And like I walked into the kitchen. My mom was in the living room. And she was like, Xander, go to sleep. Alex, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Yeah, but she knew also I was probably not in it. She's like, go to sleep. And I'm just like standing in the kitchen. I remember this. And I pick up this giant salt, like the thing you put into the salt shaker, like the big salt container.
The Mortons.
The Mortons. And like I grab it and I chunk it at her.
That's really
from
funny.
across the. She's like, my mom has the fucking reflexes of a ninja. It's just like, go to bed.
She like catches it,
awesome.
swings it, throws it back at you.
Just go to bed. And I was like, okay.
That's really funny.
That's awesome.
And there's a lot of like little moments like that. My brothers would be like, I would be wandering around the house and be like, go to sleep. And I'd be like, there are dogs in my room. There are dogs in my room who want to eat me, brother.
That's really funny.
Dogs from hell are in my room. Would you like to see? So that so those were the things that would scare me. And now scary movies aren't that scary because I lived it. How about you, Jake?
Yeah, Jake.
I've been racking my brain while you were explaining that. I was fearless as a child.
Really?
Like nothing scared me. My parents refused to let me watch anything horror until I was much older. Nothing scary. They wouldn't let me watch a lot of stuff. They were pretty restrictive.
Same.
Like, with anything that would be considered brain rotting.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch Family Guy. I couldn't watch South Park. Couldn't watch any.
I did Sneak Family Guy.
No, I chose not to. I was an honest kid. I didn't watch anything scary. I saw like one scary movie when I was 13. But yeah, I was fearless. I was invincible, and I was totally aware of it. The other thing that helped is that I was like really deep into Christianity. So like everything was like worst case scenario. Like if I do something and I die, I'm going right to heaven. So I can do whatever I want. I would like climb stuff. I'd jump on stuff. I would go and be in front of a crowd. I would sleep fine. I don't think I started experiencing fear until I was a sophomore in college, and I was taking my longboard down a huge hill in Westlake. I was in shorts. I was in like a Hawaiian shirt.
Ooh.
I didn't have a helmet on, and it was way too big to be going on. I had a huge board, and I was like, whatever, I'll try it. Worst case, I can just, foot brake and slow down. That chance didn't happen. I was going probably at least 30 miles an hour. I got the speed wobbles. I thought I could ride it out. I couldn't. My feet bailed out from under me. I landed on my left arm, and then I bounced, rolled in the air and landed back on my left arm, and then kind of just tumbled the rest of the way.
You break
I got
anything?
No, but a lot of skin. You can still see some of the scarring on my arm here.
I was wondering. I always wondered about that.
Yeah, so that's that, and I also have it on my left leg as
like
well.
road rash, man.
Yeah, like this entire arm was just covered in blood.
Yeah.
and I didn't die. I didn't break
What?
anything. And it was that day that I realized I'm not invincible,
Yeah.
and it's only been since then that I've
scary,
experienced
dude.
fear of stuff.
Let me tell you that I'm not invincible thing really clicks on when you turn 30.
Yeah.
Really?
Like 29 to 30, like my body is like, you fucking piece of shit, you garbage human. That's fun. And yeah, cool.
Yeah, what were you afraid of?
I also love that you're just like you did a dig at my childhood. You're like, I was a good child.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, well, you know,
I was an honest child.
I wasn't.
I was just saying the truth, and if you interpreted that as an attack, that speaks more about you than me.
Yeah, examine yourself, Xander.
Oh no. Oh my god.
What was I afraid of as a kid? Nothing like really like jumps out. I think I was always afraid of like injuries to like small joints freak me out really bad. Like breaking your fingers.
Oh yeah, like
just
this
terrifies
thing,
me.
That is an intrusive thought. Like whenever a
Yeah.
big finger goes sideways.
Oh.
Or do you remember the thing where like if you hold your thumb and flick your wrist down, you like pop a tendon in your wrist?
I don't know that.
I haven't. Yeah.
Like stuff like that freaks me out. I always have like this intrusive thought sometimes of and I've had this for a very, very long time of like fingernail clippers going on teeth.
Ooh.
And it's just like
Ooh.
whenever it just I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I don't think I've ever seen any kind of media with it where that happens, but like that just pops up in the back of my brain every once in a while.
I'm calling
It
David Cronenberg and
fucking
giving him that idea.
terrifies me. I don't know.
This is some Saw 7 stuff right
Yeah,
there.
I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Next question.
You've already kind of answered this, Jake, but I'm curious if you have another answer.
Were you an honest child?
Were you an honest child? Now, what scares you now as an adult?
The same thing I just said.
Yeah, fair. fair.
Fingernail clippers.
Yeah.
Fingernail clippers on the teeth. Da, da, da. Fingernail clippers on the teeth.
Munch, crunch, ouch.
It feels good. It feels good. Yes, I guarantee it. Fingernail clippers on the teeth.
I think I've really ruined a lot of people's lives by saying that out loud, probably.
Yeah, I had never considered that, and now I'm going to think of it every night before I go to bed.
Yeah,
I'm now
sorry.
making my whole Cenobite theme fingernails clippered.
Tooth guy.
On the tooth. Well, there's already a tooth guy. Chit Chat.
Riff Raff?
There's Chit Chat. He's the guy.
Are you talking about Riff?
I'm not talking about Riff Raff. I'm talking about the Cenobite Chit Chat.
I don't know what Cenobite. Cenobite's the thing from.
Not Cenobite. Cenobite.
What?
Yeah, Cinnabite is what you get at Cinnabon.
I would love to see a.
So confused.
I would
I
love
don't
to
know
see
any
a
of these alien
I
names.
want to see a Cinnabon Cenobite crossover where this Pithead's promoting Cenobites as a
Ooh,
Cenobite.
It's Butterball behind the desk.
Yes, Butterball.
Oh yeah, that'd actually be pretty lit.
Okay.
Cinobun.
Cenobite.
Very good.
Fuck.
Do you hit your?
I hit my teeth on the mic and the
it give you-
fingernail clippers on the teeth. What scares me now? I do like this is probably too personal. I have like a huge fear of like a heart attack. Like huge, like just as as I get older.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the reasons is my father died of one. I mean, like
that's
it's just I like being a little bit real.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing that like occasionally like will fuck up like a good like hanging out. So like I fear a heart attack happening. And then I start to think about it, which starts to cause a like a recursive thought in the brain,
Sure.
which triggers an emotional response within my body, which can cause a panic attack.
Right.
So me thinking about it causes a panic attack,
Sure.
which can feel like.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So
It
it
sounds
ends up
good.
being like a loop. So like a lot of like work I've been doing over the past couple of years with like therapy and stuff like that has been working on like
getting out of those spirals or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're finding a way to figure it out.
Yeah, like I'm just being like it's interesting like the different things and the themes. Like there's the common thing between like my childhood one, which is impending doom and panic and anxiety, and my modern one, which is impending doom, panic, and anxiety.
Yeah. Seems like you're on the same track, huh?
Pretty consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent. Okay. Final question.
Wait, did Jake get to answer that?
Oh no. What am I afraid of now?
Yeah.
I mean,
If I had more time, I probably would have came up with a different answer for this one too.
yeah. I don't know. I'm still pretty. Caves.
Ooh.
Caves are scary.
Yeah, I'm
Caves
fucking
terrifying.
Yeah,
I'm
super claustrophobic.
Oh, so I love watching YouTube cave exploring videos. They're terrifying.
Did you see the new internet historian
Yeah, I was
video?
just about to
It's
bring
so
that up.
good.
good.
So internet historian is so fucking good.
Once a year,
I
I get a gift.
I'm fine with that. Like him,
Yeah, it makes
action button reviews, like guys who release one video a year and it's like a fucking masterpiece. Good with it. I'm down with that.
Kierkegaard.
He just released a new one too. A couple months, actually, just a couple months ago.
So here, I found the video. This is what I've been doing on my phone the whole time. Here's the video of my arm.
Oh shit!
Ooh, I want to see. I want to see.
God, that's so bad. Is that right afterwards?
Yeah, I went home. I was able to go home, and I was
Damn,
dumb.
dog.
What I did is I got in the I'm gonna restart.
tough,
I
dude.
got in the bath to clean it, and then getting out of the bath was the most painful thing.
You
in my
should
life.
have gone to the hospital with that.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
That is hospital, bud.
Just to get it like cleaned.
I cleaned it in the bathtub myself.
Did you?
Yeah, no, I did. I like scrubbed it, which didn't hurt, but getting out of the bathtub and it drying was the most painful thing that's ever happened.
You are very fortunate. I'm glad you didn't. If this was in the 1800s, you would have had to get your arm cut off.
Gangrene.
Like that was brutal, bud.
Yeah,
It's pretty tough.
That was brutal. That is terrifying.
My dad hit a deer on his motorcycle once and had similar injuries to that.
road rash.
Yeah.
It's not
He
fun.
broke his collarbone too.
Oh.
It was really bad. He was on a highway.
Sounds like your dad's weak.
He was going 60 on a motorcycle, hit a deer, killed the deer, flipped into a ditch, broke his collarbone.
You should have seen the other guy.
Which was a deer.
Yeah.
I thought it was a guy.
I tried it. Last question, sorry.
Did we finish your
Caves.
Caves.
And also underwater. Really
Oh.
anything that like any
Oh, yeah.
I love the
Swimming.
heights, but anything
I'm
that
scared of swimming.
like underwater underwater caves, that's the worst. People do not belong there.
I've been cave like a little bit of like touristy spelunking in Iceland. This is a whole episode. I would love to share.
Yeah,
like,
when we get
Iceland.
Iceland on State Your Opinion.
Yeah, that'd be
we'll
great.
talk about
Or
this.
when we finally move on to I'm a Country Boy.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah.
We didn't get one this week. We're falling behind.
What do you mean? we got Trafalgar.
But we're counting to 50, and we didn't get the count up.
Well,
on the
we did
50.
Trafalgar, so we got to do Giznap at some point.
But don't worry, I'm sure we'll bring
Yeah.
Tlaxian back at some point.
I hope we do, so I can conquer him. So there's we went down into this cave and it was exploring. It was so cool. Iceland is a magical, beautiful place. No tourists should go there because they'll just ruin it.
It's like Hawaii.
Yeah, don't go places. Just don't enjoy things. Let me enjoy things.
Yeah.
And
Only us.
only me. I was raised by a boomer, so I have the
get mine
I got
mentality.
mine. I got mine mentality. But so we were going down in the cave, and like I'm a big dude. I've always been a big dude, and even in high school when I went and we just got to a cave part, it got pretty deep, and like I personally could not get further, so I had to backtrack through the cave. With like one of the tour guides who was cool and like, you know, super cool about it and chill. And we went back up and then we like got binoculars and like watched in the distance as people started, our friends like got through the cave and out to the other side on the other side. It was so cool. But let me tell you, I'm so glad I didn't go
I
deeper
think
into
you
that
made
cave.
the right decision.
Cause I was very unsteady on the rocks going down into it already. And it was like a whole thing. Like I am not a cave explorer. I quickly found that out. I am
Yeah.
not a cave explorer. Another thing we did in regards to like deep water shit, Iceland has this spot that's like between two continental rifts.
A fjord.
And yeah, it's pretty sick. And like as it's like you can see the two like plates on the, which is really fucking cool as you're like kind of like swimming through this this deep water part, and you look down, it's super deep because it's like
I don't like that.
it was so cool.
That freaks me out, man.
God, Iceland's I need to go back there.
But only you though, right?
Yeah, only me.
Only you by
No one else
yourself.
go there.
Yeah.
I had this hot dog there once that was so good. That was so good at the time that I ate it. But now anytime I think about the hot dog, I want to throw up. You ever have that where like a food at the time tastes good,
What
but
a
when you
turd.
Oh yeah, for me that was elementary school rectangle pizza.
you think about it.
Yeah, sawdust shit.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was my favorite food to get in kindergarten, and now I can remember the taste, and it's not good.
No, it's bad.
It's not even like memory is improving.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me spiel about.
Of course.
Those are my spooky questions.
I thought you had one more. Sorry.
That was it. That was this. Oh,
You had one more.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot about the story. Okay. What is the worst costume a person could wear that if they got turned into it, it would suck?
Blackface.
So you're saying if someone got turned into a black person, that's the worst?
I'm just trying to tell jokes, man.
I was anticipating this. And I was curious. That is the worst costume someone could wear.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, what's the worst costume someone could wear that if they got it would suddenly suck if they got turned into it?
I feel like if I had
Like
made
I-
that
like
joke,
I-
you guys would have got mad at me.
Yeah,
No.
probably.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm glad you're catching on, Jake.
I wouldn't have got mad about that. I made the joke.
I would.
Really?
I would get mad at
But
you.
he didn't get mad at me. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, Jakeb is my child.
What do you think of me as?
Okay, so my answer, the worst costume that I could wear that I would get turned into and be sad about would be dressed as Xander.
You
Damn,
want
dog.
to be turning into me? You want me to turn into your old dad?
What is the real answer here?
Yeah, what's the real answer?
I was thinking like
this is an
my
interesting
my roommate currently has a Franzia box one. I'm like, oh,
That's
that
funny.
would be
That's hilarious.
that would be
That's
really
funny.
shitty to get turned into a Franzia box. We can cut this question if we're not.
No, it's a great question.
No, I
I just
don't know.
it's gonna take a minute to think of an answer.
I don't know.
I mean, skeleton.
Yeah,
You
if you're
just-
wearing a skeleton, then also a skeleton, you
Zombie,
fall down.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, zombie sucks. What's the best?
I'm probably gonna have to cut my joke, huh?
No, I think it was fine
Okay.
Probably.
because it's shitty. It's a shit like you shouldn't do blackface.
Yeah.
My joke on top of that was if you got turned into it and then make fun of you for not wanting to be black.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a real answer. I guess zombie.
Yeah.
I guess zombie.
What's the best?
the best thing that you could wear and get turned into.
Yeah.
Sexy nurse.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I get, we're all like, yeah, we'd love to be trans.
A sexy
Who among us?
sexy Bill Gates.
Sexy Bill Gates.
Yeah, you get it's like all of a sudden you get a billionaire and then you're sexy at the same time. That's
Yeah.
pretty okay. I get it. That's a good one. Yeah, those are all my questions.
Great. I'm glad we came back for that last one.
You know what I love? I love tacos. And I love talking about tacos.
Uh-huh.
I think Jakeb has a story he's been wanting to share with us for a few weeks.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, and we're just out of time.
Damn it. No. Fuck.
Is it a quick story? We could do it. We're at an hour 30. It's
All
a
right.
very long episode already.
Nice.
Okay.
I also have
we
notes
gotta,
on the CIA cast, but I can do that next
we
week.
gotta
also
save it for
have-
next week.
Well, folks, I think that's Mouse Out of Wedlock for the week. Should we do plugs?
Yeah.
My name is Xander. You can find me San Francisco 69. Please just follow me. I'm curious if people are on there. God, I really need to edit.
Jake, you got anything?
I'm checking right now.
He's looking up his email address so he can read it out loud.
No, I know my email address. Colt. My name is Jakeb White. Keep an eye out. I'll be purchasing a domain very soon. DraculaNevadaMissouri.com. That'll be my new personal website. So
For your band?
for my band. No,
Nice.
my band's gonna be Dr. Godzilla.
Oh, right. The Dracula, Missouri one was a reference to a couple episodes ago. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my. No one has it, so I want that. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at James Urkel Jones. Colt, take it away.
Hey, what's up? This is Colt. You can follow me, Colt45Joyce, on Twitter or on YouTube. It's just Colt Joyce. Watch what's on there. There's a lot of shows.
Hey, you guys ever notice how in the song Iron Man, he's like, heavy boots of lead? So he's made of iron, but he's wearing lead boots?
Follow the show at Mouse Out Wed on Twitter.
I had never thought of that.
Also
That's
on
spooky.
YouTube at Mouse Out Wedlock.
Pretty weird.
Yeah, it's really spooky.
Is he wearing